right here, and this is Golden Gate Park, and this is the Panhandle right here. Panhandle of Golden Gate Park. It's Golden Gate Park right here. So a lot of arguably famous people were involved in building in San Francisco. A guy named Olmsted who built New York's Central Park. A guy worked for him, a guy named Hammond Hall. He was the superintendent of Golden Gate Park for a long time before McLaren, and he worked under Olmsted in New York, came to San Francisco, even asked him, I'm going to build this huge park in San Francisco, what do you think? And he said, you're crazy, because what else do you find here in San Francisco when you dig down? Besides bodies, besides ships, what do you find when you dig down in San Francisco?
Water.
Sand? Sand. You find sand. Sand has been blowing for those millions of years. Well, actually, millions of years. There was an ice age, and for 10,000 years, sand blew across. So there's sand whenever you dig in San Francisco. You dig down, there's sand. If there's rock there, there's also sand. If there's no rock, then there's more sand, kind of thing. So that's what when you dig down, sand. So he said, you're crazy. You won't have anything grow in the sand. So nothing will grow in the sand. So does anybody know the story about what happened? Somebody was feeding their horse with some kind of a barley or something like that in Golden Gate Park, and some of it fell out on the ground. They come back a couple weeks later and it's growing. So they said, if that's going to grow there, well, then we'll try to build, put the barley there. So they grew that, and it wasn't that you wanted to have a park of barley or whatever, whatever the horse was eating. Is that you could put that there and then plant other stuff inside that barley. And so that was, in a sense, that was the beginning of Golden Gate Park. And sorry, I'm getting off track here. Back to Hammond Hall and Olmsted, the Competition Street. But you have this huge building that's bigger than a lot of state capitals. In fact, the top of that tower there is taller than any state capital in the United States. Because there's a law in the United States that says you can't have your top of your capitol taller than the U.S. Capitol. And that's 7 feet taller than the U.S. Capitol. But this is not a state, then the U.S. Capitol is 7 feet larger, and so we would like to be a little bit bigger. Arguably better. That is actually gold plate up there, gold plated. It actually gold as in 24 karat gold. It's some kind of a gold paint, so I can't remember the name. It doesn't stick, but it is 24 karat gold paint. City Hall.
Because this Federal building is not that old, right? The Federal building, this Federal building here.
Yeah, yes. It's,
he walks around. I've run into him. He walks a lot in Market Street. He's always with his hats and his suits. And
I saw him. I forget what I was doing. I saw him on Mission Street. He was going down towards down Mission Street.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a federal building.
Yeah, so that one there had the corner one. People, since we've been doing the tours for 10 years, they haven't retrofitted. So you see retrofitting all over the place. They haven't retrofitted, and I'm assuming that they were fighting it, and then finally they probably sold it. I would say it sold it. And that's why they're doing it now.
Makes sense.
This building just got done. Look at this building right here. And then it's put back in bolts. But an old building, 1912, like 1912, 1910, 1912. You see this other building that's also old, what they did. With their building. Oh, it's over here though. It's over here. The room's over here. The history room? No, it's right here.
So this is the history room, maybe, right?
That's the one.
Oh, that's the one. Oh. Sorry.
And then turn on the light, everything.
Okay, thank you very much.
It smells old.
I led the tour for 5 years, and then one of the other tour guides said, "Hey, do you ever bring the people up here?" Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, yes.
So, one of the signs around here says City Hall, someplace.